Hello aspirants, welcome to my blog IAS with Mahesh. Today we will take another section. So everyone are asking, so don't speak an American accent, so you can speak an Indian accent. So then only we are able to understand, because starting only if we learnt that kind of accent means very difficult to get, or very difficult to listen to that video. So they are telling, don't speak in American accent, you can speak it Indian accent, they said like that. Okay, a few days we will speak like that only, because I am also practicing that American accent only. That's the reason automatically it came out when I am speaking English. So that is the reason always I'm watching videos, or talking to that friends, some colleagues. So that kind of environment I have. So that is the reason automatically I came out my speaking like that. So a few days itself only I started learning from that American accent. That is the reason maybe it will come out that kind of accent. So okay, better we will stop that accent. Few days we will continue American accent only, at sorry, Indian accent only. So better you can watch it and you can learn it, whatever it may be accent, but you have to give time for that kind of accent, or Indian accent and American accent. There is no difference that much, but who are a little bit more in English, that kind of person, they will understand very well that American accent. Without learning English, we cannot understand that American accent. Actually, compared to Indian accent and American accent, we are better Indian accent only, because whoever speaking in Indian accent, in that accent they are understanding globally. But if you take American accent, very few people only understand that accent, because that's a very difficult, we cannot understand easily. Whoever little bit more knowledge about in English, that kind of people only understand that English, otherwise very difficult to understand that English. So that is the reason. Okay, better we will continue few days in Indian accent only. Initially I am also speaking in that Indian accent only, but later on I practiced that American accent. That's the reason I am also become a American accent. So many friends and so many some relatives, they are calling me, we are watching regularly that videos, but we cannot understand that accent. So better you continue a few days Indian accent, then we will also get so much useful for these videos. So they said like that. That's the reason I stopped for that American accent. Okay, according to that aspirant queries, or students queries, I can continue for that Indian accent only. Few days I will continue this one, then after later on I will speak in that American accent only. Actually that's a good accent, but most of the people not understand that American accent. This is the main reason for Indian accent and American accent. Indian accents are very beautiful and very legible, and anyone can understand, all over the world can understand very easily Indian accent. But American accent, very few people only understand. Most of the people, they don't know that American accent. Whenever you are speaking more and more, or else you are a little bit research in that English, that kind of people only understand that American accent. But otherwise it's very difficult to understand that American accent. Whoever citizen is there in America, that persons we cannot understand that one. Indian whoever Indian citizens is there, they are going to America, that people are speaking American accent also we can understand little bit. But whoever citizen by birth in America is there, that kind of people speaking in that American accent means we cannot understand, because that's a pronunciation is a very difficult to understand, that whatever it may be English or whatever, because that's some American mother tongue only, right? That's the reason we cannot understand that kind of language, very difficult. So I am also practicing so many days back, but a little bit I am getting for that American accent, but it will take more time. But if I learnt that kind of accent also here, most of the people they couldn't understand or they couldn't realize that accent. So better we will continue few days for this accent, and then later on we will continue that American accent. So whenever you know, so whenever you practice, whenever you are listening, whenever you speak that kind of accent means then only you are able to understand. Otherwise very difficult to understand that kind of accent, very difficult. Because for me, I I think 6 months back only I started for learning American accent. Till now I'm not able to speak that kind of accent, because it will take time, almost 1 or 2 years time it will take for learning American accent. Then only we are able to speak. Otherwise very difficult. 6 months itself I watched a completely American accent, and some web series, and some friends also I'm having in that America. So a little bit I'm speaking to them, and a little bit some practicing that accent every day. I'm giving time for that kind of accent. That's the reason I'm getting little bit accent. Otherwise very difficult. Starting only I started, see, first we are learning for Indian accent, but first only I started from American accent. I shocked that, sir. See, India, everyone are just speaking, they are talking or watching or reading, whatever it may be, they are practicing Indian accent. But whenever I started English, that time only I started American accent, and then become more interest to learn that kind of accent. Maybe in future we will go to there, or maybe in future we will plan to go there. So that's also a little bit useful for me. That's the reason I started learning that American accent. But that's a good advantage also. Not that much harder, and not that much easy, but okay, we can manage it. That is the reason I'm practicing more and more that American accent only. It will take some more time, but definitely I will practice with fluency only American accent. I'm more interested, I'm more excitement to learn American accent. Now I'm getting so many opportunities from that learning for that kind of accent. So